Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Sam Houston State Bearcats and the Texas State Bobcats. Free State is David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Bobcats ready to kick it away first. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Sam Houston Bearcats offense will have first crack at this one. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. Again, it's Brown. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the second straight play.
That's a really nice job by this defense. Coming out, setting the tone. Great start, forcing a 4th down, forcing a decision already for this offense on the first drive. Really nice job coming out.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Bobcats offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Punts it out of the air. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And that's why it's so important to get it to your guys quickly. That's just a simple hitch route. But because the quarterback didn't hesitate, he put it on him right away. He had space to work after he made the catch. Was able to make a defender miss and set up a nice play for the offense.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try? Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Bearcats offense. To go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. First down, right back to Brown. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
The sweet feet buy a little time. At midfield, he's got room. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On third down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
Play clock was down to 2 seconds, but they call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Bearcats have this offense rolling. Running inside. It's Moore. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Here's a heat. He's going to run it. At the 20, he's got space. And he makes it past the first down marker, hits the slide, and they'll move the sticks. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Back to throw, it's Bailey. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Texas State takes the field hoping to get this drive started. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. The run inside. It's raining. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Might as well stick with him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The RPO, it's complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Flowers. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Dropping back, it's Bailey. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Moore. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Nice move there. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to adjust the pattern. Now a timeout was called. Play clock was all the way down to 2. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. The Bearcats with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Hands it off on the counter. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Makes the grab. It's Green. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Dumps it off in the flats. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first two possessions. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under heat, he gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Running inside. It's Rainey. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. It'll be third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. On the run, it's Moore. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. Complete to the left. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Bobcats. How about this defense taking one back to the house? What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Pope. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you...
Oh, he's got some space. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
And you see the wide receiver, he's got to push up field, make it look like he's going deep, but does a really good job sitting down on that curl, catching the ball, and then as soon as you catch that thing on that curl route, get upfield, get positive yards. Nice route by that wide receiver.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. The sure hands, it's Green. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Quarterback moving. Kept it, and he's past the marker. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment. It'll be a first down. Nice move there on 4th and short. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Brown. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to...
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. He's looking to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pulls it on the option. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Back's got it. Touchdown, Bearcats! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off play action on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He wants to take the top off. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Forced out of the pocket. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
DBs will try to keep everything in front. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with a look at UMass, taking on the number 13 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. Now back over to your game inside Bobcat Stadium. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Checking in with the Bobcats head coach at the half, he wanted to remind his team that they have been in moments like this before. They lost last time these two teams played, and they want to build on that experience and make a different outcome this time around. He told them, we have got to be focused and meet the moment, have even more energy, because this rivalry game is what energy is all about. Guys, back to you.
Howie, thank you. Here's a little room there. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The Bobcats line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Offense in a bunch formation. On first down, it's Brown again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Bailey. Oh, they're after him! And it's a sack.
You could just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go.
He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over him.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got to pass.
Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. That's caught. It's Brown. The Bearcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The run inside. It's Moore. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And the Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screen.
Got a little grass. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the 1st. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Run in the red zone, it's Moore. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for the offense. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. And they got it.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. 2nd down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away because now you back yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rainey.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
So now it's 2nd and long. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Right back to the well. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive. You're
absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Going with the counter play here. There's a crease. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. To the air, it's Bailey. Got a man, it's Moncrief. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Under fire.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
They're working that left side. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Gonna look downfield again. Complete. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. Here's a heat. And down he goes. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Bring in the heat. Complete on the comeback. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Got his man, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They've got a first down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Barry Johnson. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Bearcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Using his legs, it's Moncrief. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. Makes it past the marker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
No surprise here. They've had success running the football throughout this game, and here we are late in the fourth quarter, and they're still doing it. They're still having success. This offensive line, man, they've taken this game over. They had a challenge set before them heading into this one, but they have answered the bell. These big fellas up front, they are getting it done.
The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Running inside. It's Moncrief. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Harper. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of the receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
They'll run it. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Bobcats... bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Bailey. Finds his tight end. And he'll be brought down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. On the delay, and the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They punted away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done, though.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Texas State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Well, the offense is trying to get physical. They're pulling the backside guard on that play. He completely whiffs, though, and misses his block, and as a result, it's a negative play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Throws it deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Texas State takes the field hoping to get this drive started. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
To the air on second down. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. Turning it on. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Maybe some room here. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. The play action fake. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Bearcats sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Bearcats in the hurry-up.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Pulls it in on the right. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Bearcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Might be changing the route. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Oh, they're after him. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking to throw for it. Gets it to him on the screen. Could be an alley. He's got enough for the first down, and he's stopped after a pickup of 14, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. And the Bearcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Defense comes up with a really big stop there. That's nice. They don't give up the first down, so the clock keeps working, but they're on their own end of the field. They know this offense is going to start taking shots into the end zone. They better have some guys ready on the back end, ready to swat some balls away and make some plays.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his...
All right, wait a minute here. They are going to send out the field goal unit and take what they hope is assured points. And it's good! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the fourth quarter.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He's going to take a shot. Pulls in the deep ball. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left. There he goes! All the way down to the 20. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Bobcats will try to run out the clock in this final minute. Might as well give it to him again. Finding some room. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Timeout is called by the defense and 12 seconds remain in the football game. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones